Dearest noble ones. Oh, goodness gracious. I still have the orange light that I put on because Ridley Scott is fixated with orange, so I just had to write. Let me change it. Today we need a blue light. There we go. Blue, like PlayStation 2. I have a dedicated video to that box. Link in the description to my third channel. Thank you. Okay, so as you know, because you've been watching every single one of my uploads because you're addicted like that, I have recently made a reaction video to Scalagrim and a little bit of his sword tests. Well, today we're actually reacting to Shadiversity. I should make myself smaller because this is good. You don't want to miss any of this. Let's see. Wow! Look at the intro shot with the dragon. Okay, that's... who's that? Because I can never tell them apart. Is that Shad or is it... I think that's Shad. Love the Brigandine represent. I appreciate that. Man, the color grading, color correction. Nice, nice. Love the Barbute, because I love Barbutes. One of my favorite helmets. Okay, so he's a man of faith. That is a gorgeous shot, Shad. Man, the production, you stepped up. This is incredible, with a dragon in the background, and I mean, I'd be worried if I were you with a dragon, but this is an incredible shot. Reminds me of Oblivion. Okay, this must be Tyrant. Tyrant is awesome as well. I'll put links to both channels. Oh my gosh, this shot. Man, Hollywood can go F off. This is incredible. How did you do it? How did you guys do it? This is so Skyrim. To me, up to this point, Tyrant's character reminds me of Skyrim, and Shad's character reminds me of Oblivion. Is it just me? But this is incredible. Holy moly. There you go. Man of Faith on the left. Crescent tested. Screen tested, sorry. That's his Shad. Oh, look at the banners. Shadiversity. This is awesome. This is awesome. The production quality, you see, that's a civilized man. He put his helmet on top of a stick. Tyrant is a barbarian. Love him, but I'm with the civilized man in this one. I mean, they're both really cool, but Shad is my pal, mate. So I gotta support Shad on this one. For the crown. Oh, I see, they're fighting for the crown. Could you imagine if we could do this, me and Shad, like with my banner? We're gonna do this. Okay, Shad, I challenge you publicly. If I ever set foot in the Shadlands, or if you ever come to America, I challenge you to this. I'll wear my blue Brigandine. While we watch, one thing I want to say is that I'm going to provide commentary as a viewer, as someone who enjoys combat, fighting, video games, and I'll watch it. And of course, I do practice HEMA, I practice Kenjutsu Kendo, but I'm not equipped to be able to give a sort of dissection of the techniques, the guard positions, stances and footwork. I'm not equipped to do that, so that's not what I'm not going to do a full-on analysis. Maybe a little bit, but I'm mostly interested in the overall level of how believable the choreography is as opposed to what we usually see in video games and movies. So let's go. I also try not to interrupt the combat. Very nice, very nice. They're kind of probing a little bit, makes sense. You wouldn't just... Okay, oh, that's good. That's... Nice. Hey, up to this point, I love it. It's really good. Very nice exchange. Shad has the same tendency that I have to bend a little. That was awesome. That was awesome. Man, how much did they rehearse? They must have practiced this like for 3 weeks. This is how it's done. Hollywood, this is how it's done. You know? Great. Of course, the armor is gonna protect. This is incredible. I know I said I was gonna stop it, but the production quality of this is insane, doesn't it? Go, Shad, go. Come on. showing off a bit. Okay, they're getting physical. They're getting physical. Makes sense. Absolutely. Use anything. That's why you want a cross guard. Shit. I mean, that was a close call, to be honest, right there. When he did the movement like this, it was really close to the temple. I don't know if that feeling was enhanced by the camera angle. If it was, splendid. Or I think they risked it a little bit right there. Controlled risk, of course, but who's gonna win? Who do you want to win? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Nice. He locked him. That's nice. Ooh. GG, Shad. Even the fake blood. Man, this must have cost. And now he's king. Wow, this is... Holy moly. This was incredible. The crowning. No way. Is this CGI? This must be CG in collaboration with Screen Tested. Shad. And everyone involved, of course, the editors, the music. Now, I heard that you get a different ending if you watch it over at Screen Tested, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do now. Screen Tested, here it is. I'm not gonna rewatch the entire thing, but I do wanna see, give him a like, of course. I wanna see the alternative ending. Let's go. Lemonade. Nice upper stance. Cut his arm. Oh, look at the blood. That's it. Bye-bye, Shad. Yeah, what about his 17 kids? Who's gonna take care of them now? Tyrant, you gonna do that? King? Yeah, I can see him as a king. He looks like a king. I love that they have two different endings. Yeah, this was genius. Man, that was... So, of course, if you haven't, check out Screen Tested channel, because he's got a lot of awesome stuff. Look at this. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. And as always, really, really congratulations to my dear friend Shad. He did an exceptional job and he absolutely needs more views. This deserves more views. Freaking algorithm, literally. The production was spectacular. So Shad, here's the thing. You, me, sword. Anytime, mate. We're gonna do this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, as a little post-production information, I actually asked him, how long did you train? And here's what he told me, so you get a little extra insight. So he's telling me, it was done without helmet or gloves with fully weighted steel swords. We had our reasons for this, of course. The no helmet choice was for facial reactions and airflow. I suppose, yeah, a little bit. I mean, with a barbute airflow, I think would have been fine. But I understand, it's the same reason why Hollywood does it, so you can recognize who's who. And he's saying it was a very hot day. But with an in-story reason, Tyrant's character took it off as an overconfident taunt, implying he felt he could beat my character without that protection. Makes sense. To which I feel like I'm speaking to the movie maker, to which my character matched his confidence by taking off his. This also justified most of the choreography, as that meant we were striking for each other's exposed heads. Sure. We went with no gloves for more control over the swords. Well, yeah, medieval people actually did that too. We do see that oftentimes in iconography. Like, clearly you do want gauntlets. There we go. So these are always nice, and plenty of knights used gauntlets, whether it be mittens like these, or whether it be the ones that have like articulated fingers. But there were also knights and men at arms that in war and in duels would choose not to wear the gauntlets. It's a thing. I understand that for us that could be kind of weird. Personally, if it was me, I would go for the gauntlets. But then again, it's one of those things, like some knights that would just raise the visor. In fact, if we do that, Shad, I think I would wear my Maximilian helmet or any armor, and I would duel you with the visor up, but still wearing the helmet. Or maybe I'll take it off and show off my locks. Well, we'll see. You choose. You are the movie director, not me. And then he says, we also trusted each other enough to be safe. Sure. We knew we were both good at pulling our strikes when we saw the other miss a block. I gotta say it doesn't look like it. It looks like you were fully committed. There were only a couple of times where I was like, maybe that looked like he's not fully committing, but the majority of the shots, splendid. And then again, it can happen, a moment of hesitation, even if you do want to kill or incapacitate your opponent, because maybe you're not fully confident of committing because you don't know what sort of riposte. So it looked very, very believable, I have to say it. And then he says, we knew using steel swords was a risk. They are blunt trainers, but can still break bones and crack skulls for sure. But maybe if you hit with the tip, maybe not too bad. Maybe you wouldn't crack, I think, a skull with that. But still, it's dangerous, full speed, maybe middle of the blade. It could do some injury for sure. We would have preferred film-grade rubber props of aluminium stage blades, but they cost a lot and we didn't have time to source them either. Makes sense. Lap saws look too fake, I agree, and floppy, yeah. So steel was our best option, and it did. And okay, so how much did you train? He loved the sound of the steel blades, I agree, me too. Very happy we pulled it off without injury, absolutely. And then it was all done in one go, meaning 2 hours filming session. Impressive. We planned and prepped individual takes during that time, practiced a few times and then filmed it a few times. It looks like you practiced a few weeks until we got a good shot and recorded it and then moved on to the next sequences, of course, yes. And then with the magic of editing, yeah, of course. Yeah, this is incredible, Shad. You did a spectacular job. And same for Tyrant. Loved the production. This was objectively superior to the majority of duels I've ever seen in both video games and film industry. That tells you a lot, doesn't it? Next time, will you challenge the 72-winged angel? Thank you for watching, noble ones. If you're enjoying this video so far, please take a moment to check out my Patreon page. With as little as a $5 support, you can help us ensure that we can continue to produce high quality and high researched content. And at the same time, you get access to polls, extra videos, unlisted streams, and much more. Thank you so much.